Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Rob coming at you from inside of the Supra right now. I just want to make a bit of an update video. So I have been asked quite a bit, what is the difference between the A91 edition Supra, which is what I have, and the non-A91 edition. So let's go over some of these differences, all right? So first off, let's talk MSRP, okay? Now, there are two versions of Supras you can buy, the base model Supra or the premium Supra. The premium Supra does have a few added goodies, as the red brake calipers. It has a premium sound system and all the driver assist stuff. So first off, you want to decide, do you want that or not? So do you want the base model? Do you want the premium? And then after that is when you decide if you want the A91. Why do I say to do it in this order? Because the A91 edition is only built off of the premium model. You cannot get the base model with the A91 package. All right? So let's talk about the colors. The A91 edition only comes in two colors: Refraction Blue, which is the color I have, and black. Personally, being that black is also available on the premiums, I felt that blue would be the better pick. Only 1,000 A91 editions are made, so 1,000 in the nation. 500 in Refraction Blue, 500 in black. So the way I see it is only 500 in this blue. If you want the black one, they also are dealing with competing with the premium and base model black Supras. It's the same black, no different black. All right. So let's talk about the pricing though. Okay. Sorry, I am pulling up my phone because they did make some changes to the pricing structure since the last time I looked, and we'll get into that. All right. So right now, if you look on Toyota's website, the A91 edition is $54,795. This is the MSRP. And please, guys, this is what you should be paying, if not less, because don't do markups, all right? Markups are bad. They screw up the consumer. It's something that the dealers add because they are greedy and don't do it. If they do a markup, find another dealer. I guarantee you, you will. All right, so $54,795 for the A91 edition. Now, why did I say there were changes? Well, I talked in my last video about how I don't have the spoiler on my car. That is because there is a spoiler shortage. So Toyota is actually posting up the price of the car without the spoiler, because right now that's what you're probably going to find. If you wanted the spoiler, then you will have to buy it separately, and then that adds another $1,195 to the price. So still not too bad, actually. I'll still bring you a little under $56 for the A91 edition with the spoiler. Some dealerships do have it, so you do just have to hunt around. I'm just going to wait. So let's talk about that. So let's do the $54,975 plus, we'll just say the $1,200 for the spoiler, $56,175. This is versus the normal premium version, which has a cost of about $54.5. So $54,500. So there's a $1,600 difference, or we can round it up to $1,700 difference if you want the A91 package. Is it worth it? I'll leave that up to you. So let's go over what else is different about this car besides the color. We're starting on the inside because one, is really windy outside, so I'm hoping the wind will die down. And two, you can see the other difference, and that is the stitching. So you see that stitching, that blue stitching, that is only on the A91 editions. It is on the seats, as you can see, it is on the headliner, and it is also on the steering wheel. There we go. And that is the brunt of the interior. We'll get onto the other interior parts after. All right, so let's get out of the car. Let's talk about the rest. I apologize if the wind kicks up. All right. What else is on A91 edition? See these stripes? Only A91 comes with these stripes. I think you can buy them from the dealer and add them to your non-A91. So if you want to do that, you can. But if you want the stripes from factory, you're buying the A91. Also, these wheels. Both the premium and base model Supra, they do come with the same wheels, but in that silver and black fascia that's so popular nowadays. So if you want them in all black, then you will want the A91 edition. Pretty cool in my opinion. The A91s also do come with the carbon fiber mirror caps. However, this is an option if you really want it. you can actually go ahead and just buy it from the dealership as well. But the A91s usually come with them. It's not an exclusive thing. This is where the spoiler would be if I had one. But at least I'll be able to have it on eventually. Let's pop the trunk. And then we will get to the last change. Not as exciting. Sorry about that. Should have moved these. The trunk mats. So you see how it has the blue stitching around it. There's also A91, as well as the blue stitching on my Supra key sleeve wallet thing. Still deciding how much I like this thing. So those are actually the main changes, you know, aside from the color. And that is why you kind of have to decide, is that extra around $1,700 worth it for you? To me it was. You know, you do have the exclusivity that I had mentioned earlier. And that's pretty cool to me. You know, I'm paying $1,700 extra for a very, very rare color. Think of all the times you've been at a meet or a show and you see the car and whatever the car is, you know, and you're like, oh my God, wow. You know, this is such a hard to find color, and I wish I had that instead of just some boring color like silver. That's why I really wanted it. You know, if you check out my Mustang, that's a guard. Only a couple thousand of those were made as well. I just have a thing about the hard to find colors. Let's go back inside. Oh, and also, first mod, replace the ugly gray tire valves with some black ones. I know, exciting mod. The rest of the stuff I ordered has been delayed, unfortunately, so I am hoping that it is here within the next, hopefully, few weeks. Also did add a screen protector to this huge screen, just so it doesn't get all scratched up. It does give it a bit of a matte finish, but it's not bad. So yeah, those are the main differences with the A91 edition. Sorry, it's not the longest video, or I don't have the most stuff to show. There aren't a lot of differences. It's really just, in my opinion, do you want to pay the extra money for the exclusive color? For me, it was yes. So that's also why I'm saying if you want it in black, you may want to decide, you know, do you really want it in black? Because you're paying $1,700 for the stripes, which you might be able to have that onto the dealer. The black wheels, I will admit, powder coating places around here, $800 to $1,000 if you wanted to take the black and silver I had mentioned earlier and get them repowder coated black. So it would save you the powder coating, as well as the stitching and everything. Unfortunately, there's no cool plaque or emblem or anything anywhere that says, you know, A91, one of whatever, such as when the launch edition Supras came out in 2020. Apparently, people are working on that. I guess they're trying to reach out to Toyota to see if they would send out some kind of badging. I guess that's what they had to do for the launch editions last year. I guess so many people had complained to Toyota that they were like, fine, here's a custom plaque thing that you would put essentially like right here. And someone is also working on essentially, you know, they're collecting all our VINs to see if they could make their own thing. So I could see, you know, is my Supra 20 of 500 or whatever. So we'll see. Oh, and while we're at it, this is a 2021 Supra thing. You may have heard some Supras, their ECUs are locked for tuning. I'm happy to say that my A91 edition was not. While the trick is, if your ECU was built after June 2020, so June 1st and up, then it can't be tuned. This car does have an assembly date of June 2020. However, the ECU, drum roll, was built at the end of May 2020, so it is tunable. Very happy about that. It is not locked. Of course, they will probably unlock them eventually, but for now, if I want to tune it, I can. So something else to keep in mind, it seems like most of the A91 editions, they either have had end of May ECU date or they're right after June. So one or the other. So yeah, just want to go over those differences, and guys, I hope you have a good one.